and so you return. Have you gained a better understanding of the crisis now faced by the First?
Better is not the word I would use. Some lands may have been spared the flood, but the survivors live only to suffer. There seems no end to the horrors inflicted by the Sin Eaters.
Indeed. Those abominations are a calamity in their own right. And I can well imagine how hopeless the task of eradicating them must seem to you. But after countless battles and untold sacrifice, we have identified a potential weakness.
Alright, Mr. Exarch, if that is your real name, what's the weakness?
Sin Eaters are drawn to serve the strongest of their kind, a class of creature we call Light Wardens. And from what we have been able to ascertain, only a handful of these entities exist. Just as an ant colony will perish in the absence of its queen, we believe that the death of a Light Warden will cause the lesser creatures within its sphere of influence to disperse.
I have a feeling Yulmor might have something to say about any concerted action we take against these monsters.
I have a feeling that I know what that head that was growing out of Vothri's stomach is. It was either growing out of his stomach or like underneath his clothes.
Vothra's command over the Sin Eaters is integral to Yulmoran society. In seeming to guarantee his people's safety, it guarantees their obedience. He will not take kindly to us depriving him of such useful allies.
Agreed. Thus we will need to occupy or otherwise divert his forces whilst we proceed with the business of eliminating the Wardens. Until we have done so, all other considerations must be set aside if we are to forestall the 8th Umbral Calamity.
Yeah. Are you sure that eliminating the Wardens will be enough?
Your uncertainty is understandable given the circumstances. Perhaps a more detailed explanation is in order. To begin at the beginning, then.
Yes, please. Okay, that's a neat trick.
In the ancient past, a single star was divided into 14 worlds.
In the Beninging.
This is the source, your home. These others are the 13 shards, in whose number we find the first. Though physically separate, they retain a connection to each other, and with the source especially. Now, let us assume that a given element in one of the shards attains abnormal ascendancy. Just as water will flow from the highest point to the lowest, the excess energy will begin trickling into the source. And such an influx of ether will of course exert a palpable influence. If the element in question were fire, then drought and wildfires might ensue. If it were ice, one might expect the weather to turn bitterly cold. As ether continues to pour in, such phenomena will become more and more extreme, until eventually, a single, untimely event triggers a disaster which cracks the barrier dividing the two worlds.
So hold on. by this logic, are we only as powerful as we are because the first fell to light? Because if there's an abnormal amount of an element in a world, it starts to trickle back to the source. So all of the excess light is going to the source. And in theory, powering up us as the warrior of light? Interesting.
What was once a trickle now becomes a deluge, sweeping the shard along to be rejoined with the source. At the same time, the element which held sway in the shard is unleashed in full, its energies amplifying the original disaster to truly catastrophic proportions. An earthquake thus magnified might strike with enough force to shatter continents. A tidal wave might swell to a size capable of drowning entire nations. These devastating events are what we refer to as umbral calamities. 7 times has a calamity befallen the source. 7 times has a shard been absorbed.
So there's not many of these shards left.
At present, the light-drowned realm of the First stands perilously close to meeting the conditions for a rejoining. It is the Sin Eaters who are to blame for the light's continued dominance. In addition to attracting their lesser kin, the Light Wardens I mentioned earlier radiate ether, saturating every corner of their territory with light.
We call it
Even in
Pangea.
the flood-spared region of Northrend, their influence is strong enough to banish night from the sky. Thus, if we are to restore balance to the First and head off a potential calamity, it is imperative that we put each and every Light Warden to the sword.
We've been doing our best to take the fight to the enemy ever since we first heard the Exarch's explanation.
Though we have yet to claim any meaningful victories if truth be told. Apart from being confoundingly elusive, the Light Wardens possess a troublesome quality which compelled us to delay our plans until such time as you arrived.
Forgive the interruption, my lord, but Hallminster Switch is requesting reinforcements.
Hallminster Switch?
They say the Sin Eaters are attacking in force, and the village could soon be overrun.
Alert the guard. We should be prepared in case the fighting reaches the Crystarium. You have command of our forces in the field, Captain, but hold off on entering the town until I arrive. That goes for Alphino and Alize as well.
My lord.
Pray, lend us your strength. Such a fight will provide you with far greater insight than any explanation I could offer.
Alright. What is Hallminster Switch? Hallminster Switch is in the north of Lakeland, so we'd best make haste with our preparations. In fact, meet me outside the Crystarium at the crossroads northwest of Ascensor Gate, and I shall guide you there myself. So it's like a village? Okay. Alright, wait, hold on. Portal to the source. Okay, that's how I get back home. What's the closest one to a way out of here? I guess that would be the Crystarium. Now I'm kind of wishing I had actually gone through with grabbing this Aetheryte out here, but I guess it doesn't make much of a difference. Because I think I'm headed there now anyway, right? Fort Job. The source, huh? Interesting. Yeah, I don't know where Holminster Switch is. I'm just curious about where it weed. The Isle of Ken. No Barbies allowed. Oh, Exarch. Where are you? Are you out here? Nope, you're further. Forest of the Lost Shepherd. Oh, you're just chilling in the middle of the crossroad. I didn't think you'd be literally in the middle of the crossroad. All set? If we follow this road north, we will arrive at the northern staging point. The village itself lies not far beyond. Quickly now. I want to write something else. My little chocobo. I need to see what kind of bardings and stuff I have for it. I feel like I've gotten some other ones. I don't really want to use any of these though. Damn. Oh well. Ooh, Aether Current. Give me... Yoink. Oopsie, that's the wrong button. How much further? Leeb. Okay, I'll swap it over when we get up here for this, I'm assuming cutscene? Unless it left me logged in. Nope, it didn't. Is it going to let me log in easily, or is it going to put up a fight? Yeet. Holminster Switch is past these gates and through the woods. It is not exactly a near neighborhood to the Crystarium, but as we occupy the same region, we have built something of a cooperative relationship. What can we expect inside, Captain? The town is beset by a swarm unlike any we had seen in recent years. We did our best to evacuate the villagers, but as many as half remain. Judging by the number of eaters present, we have good reason to believe that a Light Warden leads the attack. How convenient. It seems we'll have our chance to slay a warden sooner than we expected. One does not simply slay a warden. Has no one told you what happens if you defeat one of those fiends? They hold more light inside them than all of their underlings put together. It can be struck down, aye, but its essence won't dissipate like the weaker kind. Vile aether will billow outwards and envelop the nearest living being. A reckless young swordsman, or swordswoman, perhaps, and turn her into a brand new warden. What about somebody who's already made of light? Ah, well, you can leave that particular quandary to us. I must ask that the guards stand down and allow us to engage this leader of eaters alone. Concentrate on the survivors. We must save every life we can. But what if... Understood, my lord. As captain of the guard, however, I will not watch you brave such danger without an escort from our rank. I insist that I go with. Very well. Then our warden-slaying party shall include myself, the Leveilleurs, Captain Lena, and last but not least, me. I'll win. A formidable group indeed. Into Holminster we go. Once we reach the Light Warden, do not hold back. We strike to kill. Ooh. The instant dungeons encountered in subsequent main scenario quests can be completed solo alongside a supporting party of NPCs. To make use of this feature, simply speak with one of your NPC companions near the entrance to the instance and select the option to form a party. Alternatively, you can use duty support under duty from the main menu or interact with the instance entrance itself. When forming a party, you will need to follow the same role restrictions. Okay, so it's just telling me about duty supports. A little bit late. Let me in. Let me in! Chrysanthemum Yad, when Helmatus strikes again. You're goddamn right. Look at that face. He looks very serious. And now he has a funny hat. Let's do some mining while I wait. 682 yalms to the south. I guess we're going on a walk. Neat. I'm just glad that my mining is so high level that when I sneak, I can just walk right past all the enemies. Only 110 yalms away. Is it at the bottom of this cliff? Sure is. Is there another one close by, or did I run all this way for one? How do I get these? I don't know. Hey, we got at least the second one. Chunk of rarefied blue spirit ore. 179 yalms to the west. Hopefully this one has actual items in it, not just collector pieces. Looks like we need a healer in here. I guess I can collect a second one. What do these do here? I don't think they really do anything. Let's try this. Just to see. Okay, it must be a pretty low chance for it to be unaffected. That's alright, it gave me enough time to get the dungeon. Okay, I can see the town burning from here. I guess that's kind of to be expected. We got some of the cool angel ones. Some silly not skeletons, some silly scorpions. What are you wearing? Sophist's robes. Is that an Asian mask? It's some kind of a mask. I wouldn't be surprised if you can get Asian outfits. Ooh, I almost got a little too close to that. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah, I didn't hit mitts. I died way faster than I thought I would. Is anything broken? No. That's literally just down to me not paying enough attention. Waiting for everybody. Especially waiting for the healer. much smoother the second time around when I actually remember to hit my mitts. And also, we were down a bear. And these bears are no joke. What's that one do? Oh, it's a myth that's not just for myself. I know I'm an FC only. That's on purpose. Dial shout out, yup. Oh, that's a lot more spiders than I expected to come out of that web. That's alright though. We winning. Alright, coming up on our first boss fight here. First boss fight of Shadowbringers. And it's the angel that killed the lady. Forgiven Dissonance. Brazen Bow, I wonder what that does. Oh, I don't like that one bit. Stupid scorpions. What did the scorpions do? Exist, I don't like them this scary. Yeah, they're a little spooky. Ooh, that was a silly one. I was worried for a second. I thought I was in grave danger. I wonder how much XP this dungeon's gonna give. Probably not enough for what I want. You sure cover a lot of the map with these. Oh, over here. Owie. It's okay. I tanked it. Gloves of healing and breeches of healing. I'll roll on both of them. At the very least, it's some money. For the tank buster, no one else stands on tank, right? Well, wait for that question, but I don't remember. Big thunderstorm, holy freaking shoot balls. So it doesn't matter if somebody else stands on the tank buster because it's only targeting the tank. Other people can stand on it, they won't be affected. I do think that there are some fights where that does not apply, but for the most part, that's the rule. Ooh, coffer. Don't you have that bird as a mount? Which bird? I wasn't paying attention. The big ones you were fighting before these guys? I don't know. Maybe. I feel like a lot of these models are just like repaints of previous ones. I'll have to look out for which one you're talking about because I zoned out just a little bit. We got aiming and we got healing again. The auction. Oh no. I didn't realize that it was actually her. I was sitting here thinking, wow, that's the same kind of thing that Tesleen turned into. I'm literally killing Tesleen. I suppose that what she is right now couldn't really be called life anymore. I have a weird mark above my head and I don't know what it means. Oh, it's just the order in which I'm getting hit. After this dungeon, I gotta make myself something to drink, some caffeine. Tesleen down. Long coat of striking. Oh, that's like the same kind of thing that I have on my dancer. Ooh, those people just got turned right in front of our eyes. Some pretty easy little troops. These guys aren't anything to worry about. I'm really hoping that the final boss isn't Halric. Since Tesleen is here, there's a decent chance of it, I feel like. I think they would willingly do that to me. Here comes a few more. Alright, that's all the regular Sin Eaters down. Another thing of healing. There hasn't been anything of fending yet. It's kind of a neat lance. I think, yeah, everybody here is passing on everything else. Don't be him, please. Light Warden Philia. Not Halric. We're okay. This guy looks horrifying. Now this one will hit people if I'm not careful about where I'm standing. Or at least that was kind of the goal, but it seemed like they just kind of hit people anyway. Ooh. Uh-oh. I'm getting tossed around. I gotta start paying attention. I'm getting a few bone stacks that I really would rather not have. Moving over here. Okay. Alright, I'm at 4 Vuln stacks. I'm at 5 Vuln stacks. I dodged that one. I understand the mechanic now. It took me a second, but I was just sitting a little bit too far behind. I may die. No, I'm good. Alright, that wasn't terrible. We died early on, but it was literally just because I wasn't paying enough attention to hit my moves. A Lakeland mana trigger. I like the way that it, like, extends. I think that that's pretty cool. I got a lot of stuff. They didn't really care about loot. They kind of just gave me whatever.
It's releasing its ether. Fall back.
But what if I didn't? Hear me out. I am the warrior of light.
Touch us quickly, my lord. We must withdraw.
That will not be necessary, Captain. Though I appreciate your concern. The eternal light of these creatures has confounded us for nigh on 100 years. For each we have put down, another has risen up in its place, born of the self-same ether relinquished by its predecessor.
Yeah.
But now we have a way to contain that corruption.
Yeah, this is why you brought me here. I kind of had a feeling.
The blessing of light, and the hero who wields it now stands before you.
Oh, I'm dropping stuff. Okay, that's a lot of light coming to me. Why is it so much? Why was there like 6 or 7 different sparks? I'm gonna mute for this. Holy shit, we opened the night sky.
Power is broken, and the world, twisted by its touch, returns to its rightful form.
Like Moses, but up is possibly the craziest thing I've read today. They haven't seen night for 100 years. I am very proud of you. That was hilarious.
Scar. It can't be.
What's happening?
It's so beautiful.
The sunless sea. The warrior of darkness has come.
Is that what I think it is?
The night sky. As it should be.
Who are you people? You killed a warden, then bathed in its ether as if it were a spring shower, and now the sky? The legends are true.
I'm the warrior of darkness now.
My lord?
How many years have I waited for this moment? For the one possessed of her blessing. For you. You have vanquished the Light Warden of Lakeland, and for the first time in a century, darkness has returned to the mantle of night. Without the ever-present light to sustain them, the Sin Eaters will have no choice but to retreat. Yet our victory is far from complete. Though darkness has fallen here, the other wardens yet bask beneath burning skies, feasting upon what little life remains. Even should it cost me all I have, I would see each and every one of them slain, that this world might be spared from oblivion.
We can actually do this.
Not only for the first, but for the source as well. Save one, and we save the other. But, be that as it may, I concede it was wrong of me to summon you to this fight against your will. I swear, on my life, I will one day atone for that deed, but for the present, I beg you stay and see this fight to its conclusion. Cast down the Wardens and restore darkness to the first.
Oh! Hi, Ardbert. That's my friend up there. I will become the warrior you need. It sounds like a glorious adventure. It seems I've no choice but to fight. I will become the warrior you need.
On behalf of the first, I offer you my deepest thanks.
I understand there is much at stake here, Exarch, but why do you risk yourself so readily? It must have been a dangerous drain on your ether to summon even one person across the rift.
I do it for my people, of course. To give the Crystarium the tomorrow it deserves.
That is true now, yes, but the city had yet to be built when you first called forth the Crystal Tower. I'm simply curious to know what prompted you to commit yourself so completely to this particular course.
There are things which we can ill afford to lose. And I sensed from the first that I had a part to play in preserving them. Forgive me. I fear the events of the day may have taken their toll. Despite appearances, I am an old man. One burdened with many difficult memories, some too painful to recall.
Who are you?
Well then, I'm sorry for pressing you. It's a family failing, I'm afraid.
Are you an Ascian?
One which has served us well more often than not. Needless to say, we will continue to fight at your side until the last Senator is defeated.
Come then, my warriors of darkness. Let us gather the surviving villagers and make our way back to the Crystarium.
Victor? Oh, is it is he the voice actor for Victor from Arcane? Or does he just give you Victor vibes? How quickly you have justified my faith in you. So many lives saved in the sky itself heralds your success. A single victory in a larger struggle perhaps, but a momentous one nonetheless. The Warrior of Darkness. No, he looks like sick Victor from Arcane. Now, as for how we proceed from here. The villagers we evacuated earlier have safely arrived in the Crystarium. They seem to be accepting their situation for the moment. Most folk are far too distracted by the sky to worry about wounds or lost homes. They whisper and wonder if the Warrior of Darkness has come. 'Tis to be expected. Chrysanthemum, I must ask a favor of you. Would you be so kind as to conceal your involvement in this endeavor for the time being? Seeing the light recede from Lakeland is a momentous occasion, and many will be swept up in a maelstrom of excitement and confusion. Should you come forth as a legendary warrior of darkness, I fear that no matter how good your intentions, such an appearance would throw the city into disarray. I find myself in agreement with the Exarch, although my concerns are more focused on Yulmore. It may be best if you maintain a low profile until we see how Vothri responds to all this. My thanks. Though we cannot freely celebrate your success, pray allow your heart to be buoyed by the joy of our citizens, a joy you surely brought into being. And I must ask the same discretion of you, Captain. 'Tis my intention to share with our people the tale of a great warrior who stood in defiance of the Sin Eaters. The unnamed champion defeated the Light Warden, and has since departed for parts unknown, yes? As you wish, my lord. Your penchant for mystery is nothing new, and I will encourage folk not to question this either. Although I expect to be told the whole truth of it one day, about all of you. With that settled, I shall return to the Crystarium and make an address to the people. These explanations and readjustments will consume much of my time, so pray take the opportunity to rest and recover from your exploits. And to think, you'll not even need to shutter the windows to enjoy a dark and peaceful night's sleep. I must stay behind and coordinate the evacuation of the remaining survivors. And I hesitate to ask after all you've done here today, but could I ask you to pass on a message on your way to the Pendants? Please let Braggy know that we're bringing in a number of injured, and that any restoratives in the market need to be reserved for the infirmary. Yeah, I could do that. We should start making our way back to the Crystarium. Slowly, mind you. It wouldn't do to arrive too soon after the Exarch. I'm staying behind as well. There's something I need to check on in Holminster. Yeah. We already went through the village top to bottom, Alice. We should all take the chance to rest, you included. I knew one of those eaters, and I can't rest. Not now. So please, I wish to be left alone for a while. And that means you as well, Chrysanthemum. I shall be cross if you try to follow me. I promise to find you later when I feel myself again. Yeah, she needs some time. Just you and me then, shall we? Emma. I'm not gonna lie, I got just a little bit choked up for a minute there. Whenever characters start talking about the things that you've done and how much it's going to make the world a better place, it always hits me a little bit. Every single time. While the Crystarium seems relatively ordered, wouldn't you say? The Exarch's speech must have been reassuring to hear. On the contrary, there is something jubilant in the air. I have a feeling this night won't be quite as peaceful as our hooded friend predicted. I think I shall take a brief stroll around town before retiring to my chambers. Once you've discharged your duty to Braggy, I suggest you do the same. Sleep well, Chris. I hope untroubled dreams find you and Alice both. Yeah, I don't know about Alice. I feel like she's gonna be pretty broken up about what happened. Or she's going to be comforted by the fact that we've brought peace to Tesleen. Braggy, keep your potions. We need them. Aye, what can I do for ya? Looking to buy a lantern like every other stumbling soul in the city. I see. Well, Captain Lena can rest assured that any potions I spot coming in will be set aside for the wounded. Hang on a moment. If you're carrying messages for the guard, does that mean you were there then? The battle at Holminster? A stalwart lad like you might want to pay a visit to the Wandering Stairs, make himself known. I'm sure Glennard can introduce you to some interesting opportunities. Okay. Is this where I unlock the clan hunt for this place? Hi, Glennard. Ciela, more beer for table 2, and a couple of pints of mead for table 3 while you're at it. Coming right up. Sorry, we're rushed off our feet this evening, sir. Can I get you anything? Drinks around the house. Yeah, so I'm like a big bad hero. Oh, that Braggy has a twisted sense of humor. What's so funny? To think he'd send you to me at a time like this. The first real night in 100 years and folks are riled up and then some. What's more, there was that business at Holminster Switch. They say a light warden was destroyed without a damn trace, and it was the Warrior of Darkness who did the deed. Yeah, I heard that rumor. I really must apologize for Glennard. He's been almost as rowdy as our customers, and that's no small feat. A lot of our regulars are bounty hunters, you see. They mostly go after eaters, and the rumor of the warrior's appearance was the spark to their kindling. You know how the weak eaters are drawn to the strong ones, right? Aye, they swarm like angry bees around a queen. You need look no further than Holminster for proof of that. But attacks on that scale don't happen every day, praise the blessed shadow. No, the more common threats are the strays. No one knows why, but every now and then, an eater will leave their pack to prowl alone. Those are the ones you run into on the road if your luck is foul. There's a danger to everyone, so the settlement council puts bounties on their heads. And our bar here is a convenient place for hunters to gather and share information. Seems a few of them were inspired by the warden slaying even more than most. There are the types who have their sights set on the absolute worst of the strays. A class of eaters has been dubbed the cardinal virtues. The virtues showed up out of nowhere about 3 summers ago, and when historians heard of the descriptions given by survivors, well, apparently they share an appearance with the villains who caused the flood. That was the Warrior of Darkness's party. And if that doesn't send a chill down your spine, they're also reported to be as tough as light wardens. Not the kind of prey you can take down single-handed. Our virtue hunters had all but given up, but knowing the Warrior of Darkness is out there has lit a fire in their bellies. Just look at them. That Hume over there with the oversized sword is Grandson. He's in it for revenge. Wants to recruit a comrade in arms as tenacious as he is. The Mistle lad is Lou Reek. Don't be fooled by those dewy cheeks. He's as hard a hunter as they come. He just lost a partner and seems to be on the lookout for a new one. That Serig, word is he keeps an expert in magecraft to help fight the virtue as he's after. He seeks an expert in magecraft. Lastly, we have Goit, dwarf and drunkard both. Wanted to join forces with a healer and only a healer. Something about needing a mender's wisdom. Look at that little guy. I've seen my share of competent veterans, and you have that look about you. Maybe you should introduce yourself to one of these hunters. Who knows, together you might even collect the bounty on a cardinal virtue. Now there's a grand idea. Imagine the prestige my bar would earn if we boasted the patronage of a successful virtue hunter. Oh, we have role quests now. In order to reach the final stages of the Shadowbringers main scenario, you must complete at least one role quest line. Okay. Speak with the virtue hunter at the Wandering Stairs to accept a quest offer. Interesting. Well, I think it's time for me to go to bed. A honk me me me. You buddy, you just chillin'? You're very green. Welcome back, sir. I wonder if anyone can sleep it with the city in such an uproar, but will you be retiring to your quarters? Yes, please. Very good. In light, of the present situation, I have had illumination prepared for all of our rooms. No need to rush to the markets for lanterns or candles. Have a pleasant rest, sir. Level me up. Level me up. Damn you. Is Ardbert coming back? I saw him earlier, and I've been on the lookout for him in the background ever since. There he is.
So it's your lot's turn to be the Warriors of Darkness, is it? It's funny how things work out.
He seems like such a genuine dude now. I really like him. Been watching, have you? These are my private quarters.
Aye, I know. Just the place. In case you've forgotten, you're the only one who can see me. If we had one of our little chats in public, people might start thinking you'd lost your wits. Those white-haired twins who are with you. I remember them from our battle in the Source.
Yeah.
Are they your friends then? Through thick and thin?
Yes. Very much so.
Aye. Then I suggest you keep them close. It's when you charge ahead trying to save someone else that you end up losing those you love. Not that you need telling, I'll bet you've lost plenty. But I wonder, what will it cost you this time?
What's that supposed to mean?
I don't remember when it was that I learned regret wasn't worth the bother. You get numb to it all over the years. The lost comrades, the broken promises, the abandoned principles. Just more nagging burdens to ignore.
So this is what the light was hiding.
Why are there so many characters that look like Lise?
He's here. I must go to him.
Meanwhile, inside an Imperial Magitech facility in the Source.
Intruders! Fan out and find them!
Oh, is it Estinian? It sure is.
Out of my way!
What did you do that for? She wasn't doing nothing.
Stay your weapon. We are not your enemy.
Oh, hello.
When the alarm sounded, I wondered what we had done to betray our presence. But I see now we are not the only intruders. Sir Estinian, I presume. The dragoon who plucked the warrior of light from the jaws of death? Your armor is most distinct.
Much as yours once was. But even without it, I see a former legator still has eyes and ears in unexpected places.
Oh, you already know.
Van Baelsar, in the flesh. Though I understand you prefer Shadow Hunter.
You are in contact with the Scions, I take it.
He's basically one of us. Like, he's kind of our best buddy.
Through no choice of my own. They tracked me down and conscripted me to their cause.
That's not true.
I swear the receptionist was trained as a spy. Not that anyone can escape that Baldessian woman once she has caught the scent of your ether.
If they have resorted to using freelancers, I must assume their attempts to wake the afflicted have failed. And what of their champion?
Away on another business. Thus, it has fallen to me to root out any trace of the Empire's new weapon.
If it is Black Rose you seek, you are too late. My people have already completed your mission here. Yet this is but one factory among many. When they caught wind of our efforts, they built additional facilities to ensure production continues unabated. There will be no one left in the lands they conquer. No citizens to conscript, no skills to exploit, nothing the Empire needs. And they will call it victory.
What exactly does this Black Rose do?
I really want to follow this plotline more.
The gas is described as a poison, but its actual effect is more arcane in nature. It was created to disrupt the ether in living beings, to bring the flow of their life energies to a standstill. Inhaling even the tiniest amount will cause all bodily functions to cease, much as a potent venom will stop a man's heart. Released over a city, Black Rose could conceivably kill every inhabitant, and all without damaging a single structure.
Search every corner! Rouse the barracks if you have to! I want this facility secured!
I have more questions, but now is not the time.
Sir Estinian, I have an offer for you, but I will make it only once. Since it would seem we seek the same answers, you are welcome to join us.
Huh. From what I hear, you need all the help you can get. In case you don't know, Varys himself confessed that your empire was a creation of the Ascians.
I am aware of what his Radians said at the parley. Thus I would return to the capital, that I might behold the truth of this corruption with my own eyes. My path leads to Garlemald.
Guys, an Estinian buddy cop movie? Between Two Worlds. I get the title Outlander. That's a neat title, I don't mind that one bit. Begging your pardon, sir, but do you perchance intend to head outside? If so, I would strongly advise you to not stray too far from the Crystarium. Word has it Yulmore has dispatched its military to Lakeland. Given the timing, one can only assume they do not welcome the return of night. Even now, the Exarch is in the ocular, deliberating a response. Come on, little Horsefant, let's go. I'm very into the story that they're telling here. It's really cool. I want him. Where do I get him? Let me find out real quick. I can't remember where I got him. Let me start this. Wind up Hersheford. It is from a quest.
As you may have heard, we have something of a quandary on our hands.
It's from a post-Heavensward quest.
Laxon Loft here in Lakeland. Yulmore has sent one of its airships. They have questions for us concerning the death of the Light Warden. Their emissary makes his way here even as we speak.
I suppose the sky does rather give the game away.
Yeah.
Indeed. 'Twas inevitable they would come knocking. The only question was how soon.
My lord, I am come with the Yulmoran emissary. May I show him in?
A moment, Captain, if you would.
Storm's pretty bad, so I'm off game for the night. Okay. I hope it's not too scary.
I do not wish to show our hand prematurely. Forgive me this liberty.
That's fair.
Vanish.
Ooh. Invisibility spell.
Enter.
He takes up a powerful stance. Who are you?
Well,
I think I've seen...
the commander of the Yulmoran army himself. To what do I owe the honor, General Ranjit?
I've seen pictures of this guy. He's pretty badass looking.
The Light Warden is dead, Exarch. Were your people responsible?
You are clearly in some haste, my lord. But before I address your question, you must allow me one of my own. What is Yulmor's interest in this?
His benevolence, Lord Vorthry, is gravely concerned that the actions of an ignorant few may jeopardize relations between man and Sin Eater.
What relations?
Transpire that the Crystarium is guilty of abetting the villains responsible for this outrage. My lord has decreed that it suffer the same retribution.
I see. Since you have been so candid, I too shall speak my mind. Regardless of who is responsible, the Crystarium rejoices in the Light Warden's death and welcomes the return of the night sky. If Yulmor considers this tantamount to aiding those you term villains, then by all means, carry out your retribution.
God
Know,
damn.
however, that even should every innocent soul in the Crystarium perish, nothing can stop that which has been set in motion.
I really like the Exarch.
Folly. The death of one or 1,000,000 Sin Eaters changes nothing. The world is dead, and writhe as we might, like maggots in its rotting course, it will not be reborn. Only by my master's grace may we live out our days in peace. But I waste my breath. You have made your stance clear. I shall relay your words to Lord Vorthry. In the meantime, you would do well to counsel any here who have done more than merely rejoice in recent events, to throw themselves upon Yulmor's mercy, promptly.
I kept expecting him to look at us.
One last matter. We are searching for a young artist and his assistant. Know you of whom I speak?
An artist and his assistant, no. I cannot say I do.
What a pity. Should they reveal themselves to you, I bid you hand them over at once. My master is most eager to see them again.
Oh, you fucker. You know, I had a feeling. wonder if the tapping of the staff is necessary for anything involving spells.
Am I imagining
It looks
things, or
cool.
did he just stare straight at us?
I fear he did. The General is not a man to be trifled with. He is a warrior of fearsome repute who has led Yulmor's army since before Vorthry's time, when the nation still spearheaded the fight against the Sin-Eaters. One does not command the world's mightiest army, and for so long, without possessing exceptional instincts.
If Yulmor chose to send such an individual, we must assume this talk of retribution is more than an idle threat. While we are grateful for your support, my lord, we cannot in good conscience put your people in harm's way.
'Tis noble of you to say, Master Alphino, but my people have been in harm's way since long before you arrived. Yulmor has ever yearned to rule over what remains of the world. Even should we surrender the Warrior of Darkness to them, they would find some other pretext upon which to invade. The people of the Crystarium know this only too well, which is why, when the time comes, I am certain they will fight to the last man. If truth be told, I would not have been surprised had Ranjit declared war here and now.
He may have reason to delay. According to reports, the Yulmoran forces at Laxan Loft were observed taking a prisoner.
Oh?
A young woman believed to be none other than the Oracle of Light, Minfilia.
Huh?
It
Wait.
may be that General Ranjit wishes to convey her to Yulmor before commencing hostilities.
Wait.
Having mentored generations of Minfilias, it would not surprise me if he had made her capture his chief concern.
I'm sorry, hold on. Did you just say generations of Minfilias?
Ah, of course. How remiss of me. I had intended to speak to you of Minfilia. There is, however, much to say, and precious little time in which to say it. I think it best that you seek out Moren at the Cabinet of Curiosity. He'll be able to enlighten you. Alphino, Alize, would you care to accompany your friend? You doubtless have insights of your own to offer on the matter.
All right, though I'm still not sure I understand it all myself.
In the meantime, I will set about making provisions for war.
I'm still on the whole generations of Minfilias thing. Morin! Morin, I need you now! I need you to explain. Cabinet of Curiosity. Morin, I have one question. What the fuck? Where? There you are. Explain. Now. Yes? If you're after books pertaining to the Warrior of Darkness, I'm afraid most are out on loan at present. They are experiencing quite a surge in popularity. Minfilia. Oh, you wish to learn about the Oracle of Light? Then it would be my pleasure to assist. After I have finished off some outstanding tasks, that is. While I attended them, perhaps you could fetch me a book. The Illustrated Tale of the Oracle of Light, it's called. Though it's intended for younger readers, it provides an excellent summary of the subject matter. And the artwork is quite lovely besides. I would not hesitate to recommend it to anyone with an interest in learning about Minfilia. But you must see for yourself. The book should be located on the level below. Should, I say, for while there is a place for everything here, not everything is always in its place, despite my best efforts. In short, if the book is not where it should be, it will almost certainly be somewhere it shouldn't. So, good luck. If it's not where it should be, it's probably somewhere it shouldn't. I like Morin a lot. Shelf. Give book on Minfilia. The book is not here. Give book on Minfilia. Just as your eyes begin to blur, they finally come to rest on a copy of the illustrated tales of the Oracle of Light. Read book to me. Now. Read the book now. Have you found the book? Intended for younger readers, this tome featuring winsome illustration. Blah blah blah. This tome, featuring winsome illustrations, tells a beloved tale of the Oracle of Light. Yes, this is the one. I hope it wasn't too difficult to track down. I'm happy to say I've finished all my pressing tasks. If you want to call your friends over, we can begin learning at once. Please? Please now? Immediately. Without further ado then. It began 100 years ago, when the flood of light threatened to swallow Norvrent. Just as all seemed lost, a savior appeared who halted the all-consuming radiance. A maiden with hairs of spun gold and eyes of clearest sapphire. Naught was known about her save that her name was Minfilia, and for delivering the realm, she came to be revered as the Oracle of Light. After stopping the flood, the mysterious maiden vanished without a trace, but 15 years later her name would unexpectedly reappear in the annals of history. When Sin Eaters laid ruin to the kingdom of Vobert, a young girl was discovered who was immune to the creature's blighted touch. One with hair of spun gold and eyes of clearest sapphire. She was hailed as the Oracle Reborn and came to likewise be called Minfilia. Enlisting in the Yulmoran army, this Minfilia fought and vanquished countless Sin Eaters. Alas, like so many other soldiers, she eventually met her end in battle. Yet with her dying breath, she whispered unto her grieving comrades, Minfilia will return. And true to her word, some years later, another young girl was discovered who possessed the selfsame eyes, the selfsame hair, and those selfsame powers. She too took the name Minfilia. She too fought Sin Eaters as a soldier of Yulmor, and she too fell in battle. Many more were to follow in her footsteps, and so the cycle continues to this day. Chris also Minfilia. And that concludes the tale. Maybe the real Minfilia was the friends we made along the way. By their valor and sacrifice, these women have saved Norvrent on numerous occasions, and were it not for them, we might never have learned of the Light Wardens and their nature. They sound like formidable warriors. Some, perhaps. The truth is rather less simple. Though the Oracle is reborn with certain common traits, she does not inherit the memories or the knowledge of her previous incarnations. All of the Minfilias thus far were discovered as ordinary girls, unversed in the ways of war and ignorant of the powers they harbored. While some embraced their fate and devoted themselves to training, others did not, but all were made to face the Sin Eaters and all died to keep our hopes alive. What can you tell us of the current Minfilia? She was found by the Yulmoran army some 10 years ago and taken into their care, or rather their custody. She was a prisoner in all but name. For by that time, under Lord Vothry's rule, Yulmore had already abandoned resistance in favor of decadence. Minfilia was an uncomfortable reminder of the war they no longer wished to fight, a potential threat to the peace, and so they kept her under lock and key. They imprisoned her? For a long while, we heard nothing more of her. We couldn't even be certain she was alive, save that it was in the Yulmorans' best interest for her to remain under their control. But then 3 years ago, a gallant soul stole into the city and rescued her from their clutches, just like a hero from the tales. Indeed, well, I believe we now have a good grasp of Minfilia's tale. Thank you for your time, Morin. Might I trouble you for a word, Chris? Outside? Yeah, let's go have a conversation. I saw a Bert, and I thought Ardbert was just vibing down here. I'm on the lookout for him everywhere now, ever since I saw him in the back of that one cutscene. As you will have already surmised, the gallant soul who rescued Minfilia was none other than our own dear Thancred. They have since been wandering the land together, never remaining in one place for long, which is why we have not yet had a chance to meet them. We know that Minfilia journeyed here as Hydaelyn's emissary to halt the Flood of Light. It could only be her that the people of the First witnessed 100 years ago, the original Oracle of Light. The original Minfilia is dead? I guess, in a way, she already kinda was? But while there's plainly some connection between the woman we knew and her namesakes, the fact that these girls do not share her memories must surely mean they are not the same person. Thancred has to understand that. Oh, poor Thancred. Oh, that's rough. I have no doubt that he understands. The question is how he feels. Regardless, the Thancred we know would not forsake his charge. If she has been captured, we may be certain he will not stand idly by. There you go again, talking in your roundabout way. If you think we should rescue Minfilia, just spit it out. It just so happens I agree with you. It's quite clear that this Minfilia possesses Hydaelyn's blessing. And it wouldn't hurt to have a second such individual on our side, right, Chris? One's generally been enough, but fine. One's usually been good, but I'm okay with it. I see you've made up your minds. Exarch, what brings you here? A report and a proposal. First, the report. Our scouts have confirmed that the Yulmoran forces at Larkson Loft do indeed have Minfilia in their custody. For the present, they are holding her here. Holding her there. But we can be certain they will move her to Yulmore ere long. Should that happen, we may be forced to give her up as lost. So if we mean to act, we should do so quickly. Which brings me to my proposal. I ask that you entrust this undertaking to us, the people of the Crystarium. What? I apparently don't have that much say in this. Deep gold headgear coffer. Ooh. Voice acting.
You are doubtless eager to attempt Minfilia's rescue, and with your combined strength, you may well succeed.
But it'll end in all-out war.
But as I said earlier, I do not wish to show our hand unless absolutely necessary. Twas not merely the night sky that you restored to us, but hope. Hope for the future of Norvrand.
Oh.
Unlike you, we cannot contend with the Light Wardens, but so long as hope burns in our hearts, we will fight on regardless. This I will prove to you. My friends, I thank you for gathering at such short notice. There is something I would ask you all. As many of you are aware, I received an emissary from Yulmore a short while ago in the form of General Ranjit. To my dismay, the General condemned the slaying of the Light Warden, and warned me in no uncertain terms that, should the Crystarium cast its lot with the Warrior of Darkness, there would be war.
Yeah.
Let none be mistaken. We would be hard-pressed indeed to resist the might of Yulmore. Some would even call it suicide. And yet my heart cries out to fight. Better that than relinquish the hope that swelled in my breast when I beheld the night sky for the first time in 100 years. Or so says my heart. My mind, meanwhile, reminds me that to follow my heart would be to risk everything we have accomplished thus far. Clearly, this is not a decision to be made lightly, nor less alone. And so I put the question to you all. What should we do?
My lord, you already know our minds. It brought tears to our eyes to witness the knight's return. The whole of Norvrand deserves the same, and not just because some children's story tells us so.
Yulmore's influence is far-reaching. Should war break out, trade would be subject to restrictions. The flow of goods will dry up, and we will struggle to make do with what little trickles through. But make do, we will.
Aye, we can weather such hardships. Is that not the very thing the Crystarium was built for? We have always taken pride in our ability to sustain ourselves. Not just to endure, but to thrive.
This is the kind of shit that makes me love this game.
When all falls down around you, rise up. Those were your words. There may come a day when all hope seems lost, but even should the rest of the world give in to despair, we shall not. We shall fight on, that our children and our children's children might know a better tomorrow.
Rousing words apart, I never much cared for those Yulmoran bastards anyway. No better than common swindlers, most of them. Wouldn't know a fair deal if it came up and kissed them on the arse.
Valid.
Trust you to spoil the moment.
It appears we have a consensus. Let it be known that the Yulmoran host at Laxon Loft has taken the Oracle of Light captive. They fear the power she holds over the Sin Eaters, and doubtless intend to imprison her once more. So, I move that we rescue the Oracle, grant her a place among us, and let that be our answer to Yulmore's ultimatum.
Hear, hear!
Hear, hear!
The guards cheering in the background.
In planning a strategy for the rescue, I open the floor to you all.
Ooh.
And there you have it. If Yulmore wishes to denounce us as villains, then we shall embrace our villainy. Will you do so as well?
I want to kick Va3's teeth
We will
in.
not be outdone. Consider us your partners in crime.
My lord, our proposal is as follows. We begin by deploying Amaro to occupy the skies over Lakeland. They should serve to delay the airship's departure. At the same time, we scatter dream powder from the air.
What is
Not
dream
always
powder?
succumb to its effects, but it should thin the enemy's numbers, affording us an opening to swoop in and liberate the Oracle.
Very good. See to your preparations.
There's one lady behind the tree over here.
And what exciting crimes would you have us commit? Speaking for my fellow villains, I'd say we're capable of most things, though we draw the line at indolence.
If excitement is your desire, then I bid you join the guard. Captain Lena will give you your orders.
Should I go get Y'shtola and Urianger? Because Thancred's probably already close by. Like, let's be real. One moment. Okay. There we go. Perfect. So you will be joining the guard, but however highly the Exarch thinks of you, you will receive no special treatment from me. Is this clear? Works for me. Where's your salute, soldier? Yeah! Better. More spirited than the Exarch's feeble attempt, certainly. Now, first things first, you will need uniforms. Go to the Crystalline Mean and report to Catalyst. She will see you measured and fitted. I get to wear this? That outfit goes insanely hard. Like, as far as a guard outfit goes, it's a winner. Where's the mean again? Oh, it's just up here. Yeah, and then it's like up the stairs here. Oh, I just heard it. You can hear the prelude in the music. I love this game. Oh, it makes me so happy. I wonder what this song is called. I just want to give it a minute and let it play. There. I just wanted to get like a little clip so that way I could try to find the song later and I have something to compare it to. There. Ah, and there's the last of them. Your friends are being measured as we speak. Right this way. We'll see to it that you look your dashing best for your first outing. Hold on. Only one person gets to measure me to make clothes, and that's Tataru. Done, are you? Let's have a look at those numbers. I see. How goes it? Sorry, Captain. I'm afraid we don't have anything on hand that's a ready fit. But we do have a few that are fairly close. We should be able to make them work with some minor adjustments. Very well then, see to it. And have the uniforms delivered directly to the field. I shall take this opportunity to brief you on the mission. As mentioned earlier, we will deploy Amaro to scatter dream powder from the air. Once the powder takes effect, an elite unit will storm the fortress to rescue the Oracle. Our safe liberation is our sole objective. Engagement is to be avoided wherever possible. I assume we're to be part of said unit? Correct. The unit will be divided into two contingents, one deploying from Fort Job and the other from Ostal Imperative. You and Alphino will join the former. Chrysanthemum, meanwhile, will join the latter with me. Before you proceed to your positions, you are to report to Chesamil at Spagrix. She will issue you with serum to ward off the effects of dream powder. We shall be on our way then. Take care, my friend, and we will see you on the field. It's quite far to the Imperative, so you may make use of the Amaro from the rookery, after you have collected the serum, of course. Uh-oh. The crystalline meme. Oh, okay, so I can unlock job quests here. I just need to... I'll do that later. Maybe. I'll do it eventually. Does this door open? No. Is it? It's down below. Yeet. Owie! Was that a kick-ass looking samurai? Sure is. God damn. What outfit is that? Griffin leather coat of striking? Oh, yeah. That goes hard. Too far. Oh, you're in the Excedra. Like the big area with all the buildings like dug into the walls, huh? Yep, there we go. Hello, Spagrix. Hello, Chesamil. Yes, sweetie, is there something you need? Oh, one of the guard come for the dram, are you? Here you go. A dose of this will keep you firmly in the waking world while your enemies are off in dreamland. Now, if this is your first time, I should warn you. It's bitter as sin. Prince's kiss, they call it, but if you ask me, it should be Crone's kiss. Just aside, this stuff really is foul. Most people gag like there's no tomorrow, but if you don't drain every last drop, you're liable to end up taking a trip to dreamland yourself. So I must ask that you drink it here and now, while I watch. Go on, give the old crone a kiss. Have a little sip. Whoa, made Chris all loopy. Well done, sweetie. I'm proud of you. Why, if I didn't know any better, I'd even say you enjoyed it. And now you needn't feel fear falling asleep on the battlefield. Just have care you don't lose any limbs out there, alright? They don't tend to grow back. Thank you for the advice. Now to the rookery. Yeah, rookery. Oh man, I'm only about 5 million experience away from 80. What's the quickest way for me to earn 5 million XP? What do you require of me? I need it tomorrow. And am I to take it to the Imperative, eh? As much as I would like to oblige, all our mounts are reserved for the coming operation. I fear you will have to go by foot. But wait, there might be another way, assuming you're willing to lend a hand. I'm part of the operation. Logistics of war. I was about to deliver an Amaro to Radiska's Round, one of the locations whence the beast will fly for the operation. The tower lies along the route to the Imperative. If near enough is good enough for you, you may make the delivery in my stead. Very good, I shall ready the Amaro for departure at once. Radiska's Round is to the north and west. You can take the road or you can fly. It's up to you. Upon arriving, make yourselves known to the sentry and she will give you further instructions. If you should become separated from the Amaro, worry not. The beasts are trained to return to the rookery. That is all. Go well. Oh, I can fly! At least for a minute. Well, I like the look of the Amaro. Was that... Did I just pass it? No. I thought I passed something. It must have just been a weird spot on the map. I gotta clear out my inventory soon. Ether current. Okay, let's just deliver real quick. Oh, you're delivering that Amaro to us. I'm afraid there's been a change of plans. We already have all the beasts we require here. Instead, this one is to go to the Imperative to the west. Please see it to the handler on duty, Sveli Vathu. If you encounter trouble along the path, return here and I'll set you rightwise. Okay. Dismount. Set me rightwise, please. Round sentry. You don't look very round to me. If you're looking for the Amaro, let's come back here. Let's get you on your way again. What is that? Oh, is that what we're attacking? Yeah, there's like an airship up there. Ah, the last Amaro. My thanks, friend. You may leave the beast with me. Say I don't believe I know you. Did you join the guard recently? Yeah, they haven't gotten me an outfit yet. Huh, so that's the way of it. Well, you managed to arrive, and that's all that matters in the end. I bid you welcome to the Austral Imperative, one of our key strongholds in Lakeland. The first thing you'll want to do is report to the captain. You'll find her at the lookout across the way. Over there. Ooh. Oh, wait, over there. Okay, well let me get Aetherite real quick, and then I will go. What job are you? You're a paladin. Using Blue Spirit Sword and the Blue Spirit Tower Shield. I like the sword a lot. Nothing's ever going to get me to get rid of the Four Tome Shield though. So it seems that rather than the Amaro delivering you, you delivered the Amaro. I'll not thank you. I expect all my soldiers to make themselves useful. Speaking of which, I have a task for you. Ooh. Okay, hold on, I need to try all this on. Save and delete outfit. Chris looks good. Although, remove that. Chris looks very good. I like this outfit. I don't like that I'm in my underwear underneath. That's really funny. They couldn't just give me the entire pant leg. They just had to give me the boots that go up to my, like, inner thigh. That's hilarious. In readiness for the operation, the Amaro will need to be treated with the same serum as us. As you well know, however, it is not pleasant. In order to coax them into taking it, we have sprinkled it on their fodder. All that remains is to feed it to them. A task I am sure you will enjoy. Fetch the fodder from the Amaro launch and see to 4 of the beasts. Dismissed. Give me this quest. I'm not reading it. There's the fodder. Whoa. I understand that the first is like beyond fucked, but it's pretty. Here you go. Don't spit up on me now. Where is it? Oh, it must be above me. Here you go, buddy. Double 360. Anxious Amaro, don't be afraid, little friend. Or I guess big friend, you are larger than me. The Amaro was worried first, but appetite eventually wins out and it accepts the fodder. None of them have turned it down. It makes my job very easy. Okay, they have all eaten. Yamara were fed? Yes. Good. The rest have already been dosed, so we need not fear for any. We need not fear any of our mounts succumbing to the dream powder. All units have now entered the final stages of their preparations. The time is nigh. Make ready and await deployment atop the main watchtower. I will send your uniform as soon as it arrives. That is all. May the night smile upon us. On top of this big watchtower? Yeah, looks like it. Okay. That's not the person I was looking for. You're still further up? Damn. This thing is tall. What is that? Massive telescope thing. What are you even watching? The operation is about to commence. Stand ready. Some of your gear will be glamored. Very well. Just don't give me a helmet.
Keep moving.
Oh.
What now?
The Crystarium at a guess. Desperate fools. It'll take more than a handful of overgrown lizards to ground us.
It's nap time. Everybody go bedtime. A honk me. Hey guys, does this smell like chloroform to you?
Captain, the powder has taken effect.
It is time. Let us free the Oracle from their clutches.
What's her accent? It's almost like a Norwegian kind of accent. I like it. Let's get it. Oh, that transition into gameplay is cool. Oh, it would have been cooler if there was no black screen. Duty commenced. Let's go. The first contingent is already entered. Let us follow. Alvino, you are getting your ass beat. Any of you who isn't taking a nap need to die. That's what happens. My men will occupy the enemy while we rescue the Oracle. We keep close to the wall. I was following the wrong people. Everybody looks the same. It's so funny to me that she can't even wear the hats. Like, hopefully, with the changes that are coming in 7.3 to VR with hats, I wonder if they're gonna change her outfit at all. Like if she's now going to be wearing a hat. Or I guess a helmet. I know the metal armor was one of the things that they were saying is gonna have to come later. I wonder how many Hrothgar have been wearing hats this entire time and we just never knew. Yulmore may boast the world's largest army, but woman for woman we are no less mighty. Stop hitting Alicent. This is no token force, they were serious about invading.
Let's give them a go.
Well, it's a good thing that we're cutting them down here, though. I really like the outfit, but I don't think I'm going to keep it for Dark Knight. I might do something with it for like Paladin or Warrior. It's really funny. Ever since I have taken my helmet off for my Dark Knight, I've started getting like compliments on my glam pretty often, which is really funny because it's just a PvP glam. With white paint. Chris, Lena, go ahead. We'll hold them here. Understood. With me, Chris. I'm coming. Aw, he's sleepy. Target me. I missed. Target me. The way is relatively clear. Good. Let's see. So I've got deep gold weapon, deep gold headgear. I just saw a bunch of red, like more red. I've already got a lot of red. I gotta get rid of some of these collectibles. I got some of them to do Manago's deliveries. but I'm not... I still have, like, way more than I actually needed, because I didn't realize I wouldn't be able to give her any more of that specific one. There she is. Quickly, free her. Is she asleep too? She seems like she's awake, which is interesting to me. Ah, thank you. Are you from the Crystarium? Correct. We've come to rescue you. Your eyes are literally glowing. Your weapons, made to the same specifications as Thancred's. Be ready to use them. Understood. Please lead the way. Two and a half years of making bad jokes, lifetime of memories. Thank you for the sub, appreciate it. God, I've been partnered for 2.5 years. That's insane to me. But I think it lines up right. Like I think you had missed a couple of months because I think that my year is in October. But God. How you doing? Hope you're well. I think I'm about to have to fight Ranjit. I don't know how this is gonna go. Brazen thieves. You will regret coming here. Probably, plus it's not always perfect because Twitch doesn't allow auto resub with Prime, which they honestly should. Like, it's about time. What's the dragon here for? You will return to Yulmore. No, I won't go back to that cell. It is for your own protection. Ah. Dragon Bee. Pathetic. Oh God! He almost just one-tapped Minfilia. Stay there while I tend to these vermin. Tales do not lie, he is fierce beyond reckoning. We are outmatched. He hasn't hurt me yet. You cannot maintain this onslaught forever. Be prepared to run. You will do no such thing. This dude's soloing us. Ooh, my turn. And now it's just you and me. I'm healing faster than you can hurt me. You are made of sterner stuff than the rest. Shattered sky. I feel like I'm gonna need... Oh, I'm glad I did that. I'm really glad that I hit Blackest Night. Gukamat, do my bidding. But think about it this way, you can fly, you can literally be free of him, you don't have to obey. seems you are no ordinary soldier. That's true. You are persistent, that I will allow. Had to wait for the explosion to happen. This is a pretty neat, like, one-on-one fight. As far as one-on-one fights go. I almost have him to half HP. I have your measure now. The game is up.
It's over.
Oh. Know your folly. So he was toying with us. Your level is no longer synced, and you've discovered a new location. Where did you take me? I think his eyes are changing colors, but I can't tell.
You bear a striking resemblance to the artist my master seeks. By all means, keep your counsel. You will all have ample time to confess your crimes back in Yule.
Who's this? Oh! Hey, bestie. It's been a minute. You look cool as hell. Talk about a glow-up.
So, you are the wretch who stole her from us.
And what if I am? What?
Pathetic.
And what if I am...
Not worthy of the Oracle.
Yeah! Did the Youngsart get us out? Someone teleported us outside.
Break!
Fool! You would see your city razed.
I would see you try.
I would sooner see it razed than conquered. Suffice it to say, we are ready to receive you.
God, the Exarch is such a badass.
What now, Exarch? Will you face me yourself?
I think not, General. I've quite exhausted my tricks. If you mean to give chase, I will not stand in your way. But you would do well to tread warily, for your quarry goes to a place where even Yulmore dare not bear its steel. Ilmeg, the fairy kingdom.
Oh?
To think that mountain of indolence still had the energy to unleash his hounds. Even
Solus, what are you doing here?
conflicts may alter a world's course. And now the plan has gone awry. But how? How did the so-called Crystal Exarch bring the hero of the Source to the First? As if I didn't have enough on my hands already. Then again, with a soul such as that, mayhap there is another way. One which does not require bloodshed.
Solus is really cool. Everybody in this expansion is cool.
Not so long ago, here in the shadow of the northern ranges, lay the great kingdom of Verbert. A nation with a proud history that the Sin Eaters cut short, just like all the rest. Since that time, these lands have become a haven for Fey folk. Dreamers frolicking amidst the ruins of a forgotten realm.
Ilmeg.
We should be safe enough here.
Thancred's looking good.
It's good to see you again, my friends. I don't know about you, but it feels like years since last we met. 5 of them in my case.
Why, it only feels like one to me, but long enough to warrant a more convivial reunion either way.
I've missed you guys for a day or two.
The girl, Minfilia, she and I were traveling together, hunting Sin Eaters. But as we were nearing Lakeland, she abruptly ran off on her own. I found her too late to stop the Yulmorans from taking her prisoner. And as I was considering rescue options, I observed that the Crystarium was on the move. So I consulted the Exarch, who apprised me of the details of the operation and issued me certain instructions. Should the situation take a turn for the worse, I was to see you all safely to Ilmeg. And here we are.
Orianger has called this place home for a while now. Yet we have never called upon him, I am ashamed to say. 'Twas only at the Crystarium that we met.
Hardly surprising. This is not the sort of place one visits on a whim. Happily, having trespassed on Orianger's hospitality for a spell, Minfilia and I have an idea of how things work around here. Sooner or later, the Yulmorans will come after us. But before they do, the Exarch bids us accomplish 2 things. First, rendezvous with Orianger. And second, Eliminate the Light Warden of this land.
That can be arranged.
So, Minfilia. What made you leave Thancred behind, if you don't mind me asking?
This feels so weird.
The hero from another world. I was asleep when I felt it. A presence. Someone I was meant to meet. They were close and I knew I had to go to them. But with all the commotion in Lakeland, I was afraid that Thancred wouldn't let me.
And would I have been wrong? Had I arrived a moment later, you would be back in your cell in Yulmore. And now we have Ranjit snapping at our heels. You really have outdone yourself this time.
Easy, Thancred.
I'm sorry. Thank you for saving me.
The last 5 years have not been kind to you. Jesus.
Oh, poor thing being scolded so.
Ooh.
Who said that? Show yourselves.
Come now, put away that frown and have some fun with us. Yes, let's have some fun. Lots and lots of fun.
This is a bad
Which way
place.
was it to Urianger's?
We've been there so many times, but I can't. Why can't I remember?
Damn it all. We're already caught in their spell.
Is there a aetheryte nearby? Okay. It's not super far. Ilmeg is the fairy kingdom, and as one might expect, it is the home of the Fey folk. The most prominent among them are the pixies, who have a penchant for making mischief. They use powerful illusions to play tricks on all who venture into their domain. By way of an example, they can make a familiar path seem wholly unfamiliar, or lead you to believe you're somewhere you're not. And we are now, I am sorry to say, entirely at their mercy. Next time, because I'm going to be ending stream, we will begin exploring Ilmeg. But for now, I'm going to call it for today. And when you see me tomorrow, Chris is going to look a little bit different. Not because of a Fantasia, but because I will have either gone through and changed glamours, or gotten new jobs, or possibly both. But yeah, thank you everybody for stopping in and hanging out. I'm going to find somebody to throw a quick raid out to. Let's see. Who is live that I regularly raid into? We're gonna throw a raid out to Chibino1. Because she's currently playing Silent Hill 2, and that game looks like it is a great time. Thanks everybody for stopping in and hanging out. Hope you all have a good one. There we go. Just gotta wait for it to finally send.